You know the hardstyle poses? Where two bros are like this on the ground and there's a guy in the back like...
Yeah, I was down there today and I was like, man,
just look at hashtag hardstyle. That is just rude. Look the walk away.
You were acting natural, you didn't know it was on.
I did, and then you're trying to make a fool.
I took a pill and I breathed to show Avicii I was cool. When I finally got sober, about 10 years older, but hey, it was something to do. I'm living out in LA. Type of sports car just to prove I'm a real big baller, cause I made $1 million and I spent it on girls. You don't wanna be high like me, never really know right like me. You don't ever wanna step off that roller coaster, you're alone. You don't wanna ride the bus like this, never knowing who to trust like this. You don't wanna be stuck up on that stage singing, stuck up on that stage singing. All I know is sad songs, and darling, all I know is sad songs.
Pretty good. I got some off the menu thing that the really energetic gentleman that works there it's recommended, and it is pretty good. It's got kale and mango and some, I don't even know what. It's good, but just a bunch of carbs, 500 calories worth of sugar, translation carbohydrates. I just had a bunch of chicken nugget things from Chick-fil-A. So I had chicken, no bread, no bullshit, and then I'm having Smoothie King as my carbohydrate source. So I get protein, fat from the chicken, and this complete meal. Mix it up a little bit. When you go to a restaurant, if it's a fast food restaurant, you don't have to eat a bunch of fries and bun and, you know, what they think a meal is. Mix it up. You know, you can go to Wendy's and get a nice piece of chicken. You don't have to eat their shit bun and their fries. Just order the sandwich, grab a fruit smoothie, eat the chicken off of it. There's your meal. And now we're just in the park and we're having smoothies.
Already really short. I get along with old timers cause my name's a reminder of a pop song. I can't keep a girl, no, cause as soon as the sun comes up, I cut them all loose and work's my excuse, but the truth is I cannot. You don't wanna be high like me, never really know why like me. You don't ever wanna step off that road.
Alright, so here we go with the first effort you're gonna find on the BOS ride. If you are thinking about participating, trying this ride out, you should. It's a good ride. I would say it's an advanced level ride. These guys are fit out here, just drilling it. But it's a good ride, pretty safe, and it is a great way to test your fitness and just kind of see where you're at compared to some of the fastest guys in the valley. One of the longest running group rides too that go on in Phoenix, in Arizona probably. So we just made the turn up Happy Valley, which is really the kind of starts the first hard effort. Pima going out can sometimes get a little spicy, but this is really kind of where everybody starts to open the legs up. I got my watts on the screen there at the bottom. As you can tell right now, we're kind of just feeling things out. No one's really taken that first hit on the front. This is a time that you should be kind of positioning yourself closer to the front than I am now. I would have liked to have been probably 6 bikes up. I underestimated my fitness today, and what you'll see in this video are guys getting dropped, and as they get dropped from the front, it creates gaps, and you've heard the term bridging the gap. That ends up happening, and it creates these really hard pulses in the group, and they get worse as you go back. So I should have been a little farther up front, but I do not, you know, I kind of underestimated myself, and I was like, well, I'll hang on the back. Ends up giving me a PR here. I do really well up this climb, but I have nothing to hang on at the end. I leave it all on this climb here. I'm calling this a climb. It's only like 2.5%, 3%, maybe 4%, but you know, moving 20 miles an hour, and then with these hard pulses here, as you see. One guy wiggled his way to the front there. I'm kind of maintaining here with Jack, and we're kind of just waiting for the first spark to happen. The guy in the neon kit goes up the side. I think that kind of creates it. Here we go. Now we're like 400 watts. I'm 400 watts anyway. 300, 400. Here goes Paul Sell. Paul Sell out of saddle. I think Paul Sell goes around somebody coming up here. That gentleman getting popped. 300 watts. Guy in the white doesn't want to let me in. Now gaps are opening up as guys get dropped. So Scott Paul Sell bridging that one up there. He's 3 bikes in front of me. 1, 2, 3. Bridges this gap for us. I maintain the wheel of the guy in the white. You'll see I make other mistakes, and I don't do it on purpose, but I don't keep the guy's wheel tight enough in the white. When he reacts, I need to react just as quick. Right here you'll see it. Another gap's being closed by Paul Sell. The guy in the white gets it. I should have been right on his wheel. Instead I wait, I hit it right now, and I have to bridge my own little gap here. And it just cost me more energy. I should have done it with the guy in the white shirt. So missed an opportunity there to save some watts for later. Those little things add up, and over the course of this climb and the course of this ride, they take their toll, and that's the difference between an experienced rider, holding on a little longer than an unexperienced rider like myself. You see Paul Sell here. He's closed 2 pretty big gaps, went around a bunch of people getting dropped, and now he's throwing in the towel. Which, if he would have just used his energy, at the front, maybe stayed nearer to the front, close to the front, he would be fine with the lead group. It's not necessarily how fit you are, it's how intelligent you are with that fitness. You can be the most fit guy ever and get dropped every ride because you're just willy-nilly with your matches, commonly referred to as your kind of fitness tank, light in matches. You see this whole time we're up around 500 watts, 400 watts, 500 watts, real up and down. This climb's always like this. Look at it, drop to 0 there. I coasted for a little bit and then I go back up to like 400 or 500. Really weird climb. Steve Stewart now in front of me came around. Notice I'm dying at this point. I am literally 1 foot in the grave here. Steve looking fresh, sharp as always. Makes his move around me. Doesn't want that gap to open up. So before I get dropped, he made the call. I'm gonna go around him so I don't have to worry about that gap. And then look at, see, I open a gap up here because I get dropped, and then these guys coming around here have to close it. So I was essentially a part of that problem. Like I did what I complain about, and that's just gonna happen in the back or middle of the group. If you don't want that to happen, be up at the front. Just know you might have to take a pull. So this is pretty much me getting dropped here. End of Happy Valley Road, coming up to the stop sign. This is the A group. There are plenty of people behind me. I feel good about that. Yeah, I PR'd this climb. Almost made it to the stop sign with this A group. Give one last little effort here, trying to hold on. Almost made it to the sign, and that's kind of that was my goal before I got dropped. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy the videos. If you do, please subscribe. It helps a lot. Give them a like as well, and don't be afraid to put something in the comments. If you think I'm doing something, wrong, or you want to see something different, let me know about it. Thanks for watching.